We're just gonna do it. I'm gonna try. Okay, let's go for the next. Does this work? Yes, this works. So, I would always introduce myself as a photographer. I studied right next door actually, and it always worked pretty well. But recently, I realized that that means my work became my identity, and that was fun when I felt very successful and was really happy that people were paying me for the photos. But Corona came and everything was a little harder, and then it's not that much fun to be identified with your work when it's not going well. I did keep pushing myself. I just thought I have to work smarter, I have to work harder. And that's where I am now, in a burnout. This is the only thing that I'm doing for months. So I'm very happy to be here. I feel honored that there's so many people here today. And I also like to ask you to think about what identifies you. What would you think of other than your work? Do we have any hands? It's hard, right?
Oh, we got one. Yeah, bring it on. But is that not also sort of work? Okay, you? Yeah. Yeah. You?
Very curious, creative, and enthusiastic.
Nice. Nice. You? Nice. Making connections. Cool. Let's see, where was I? So over especially the last month, I really thought, okay, so who am I then? If I don't want to identify as my work anymore, I really felt that I had to rediscover myself. Like, what am I outside of work? So I started writing, I started to think about it. And one of the things that I wrote down is that I wanted to be someone who was gentle to themselves, which made me realize that I was always very, very critical, which is why I'm very happy about this month's theme. So in this talk, I'll take you with me through this journey of being less critical and dealing with criticism from others, because it's not just you. And one of the biggest discoveries I actually did was that I always took criticism from others as the truth. If somebody would say something about me, I would think, oh, that's bad. I need to do something about it. But if somebody says something about you, obviously there's exception, but if somebody says something about you, most of the time it's their opinion. It says more about them than it says about you. One of the only things I did not do that with was with this. This was my bedroom for 2 years. People said I was crazy. Obviously, I mean, who the fuck has a blue ball pit in their bedroom? But I never believed them. Like, I never thought that if somebody said that, oh, they're right, it's stupid. I always thought, well, that's your opinion. But apparently with all the other things, I did think that. So preparing this talk was like a really nice moment for me to realize, wow, there was something that I did work with it, and I did realize that it was just the opinion. But I need to believe in myself more, or I need to be less critical of myself and know that it's just an opinion. Let's see. So for now, I am literally practicing that. If somebody says something to me, I literally say to myself, this is their opinion. This is not the truth. When they say bad things, I mean, when someone says something good about you, just take it. Just tell them, like, oh, thank you, good. You know, just accept it as the truth. That's okay. You don't always have to be like that. I mean, you do have to have some fun with it. And it's actually sort of the same with your own critical thoughts, because they're also just opinions, but it's hard to take your own opinions as opinions and not as the truth, because, you know, it's all in your head and it's hard to argue with yourself. So I started to write down positive things that I was proud of, or things that I loved that I was doing or that I do, like you saying that you're being curious, you're being enthusiastic. It's something that I've been criticized for a lot. Like, like I'm way too much, I'm too enthusiastic. And I thought, yeah, but what do I think about that? I like it. I like that I'm enthusiastic. And sure, that's not always a fit with everyone, but I started to write down and really come back to what are the things that I'm happy about, what I'm proud of. And it's pretty hard. You realize that there are so many things that you judge yourself for. So I started to also turn it around. And I started to writing down all the little things. If I did something that if I would not have done it, I would have been like, oh, I didn't even do that. Like doing the dishes. Who here is proud when you've done the dishes? Good for you, thank you. I mean, you would judge yourself for not doing it. You would be like, oh, come on, you have to do it. But when you do it, that's it. On to the next thing that you've not done yet. And another way I've been practicing that is with trying to let things go, literally. People that have known me for a couple of years know that I have a lot of stuff. I grew up with a lot of stuff. My parents kept a lot of my things from my childhood, which I'm very thankful for. It's really beautiful to see how they wanted to keep those memories for me. It was a lot. I literally felt like I was living in a storage box. And I had a pretty big room when I was studying, so it was not like there's a small space and there's some boxes. It was really a lot. So I was thinking, how can I deal with it? Because I couldn't let it go. Every time some friend was trying to be kind and trying to say like, okay, I can help you. And they were like, yeah, I mean, you can just throw this away. You can just throw that away. And I'm like, no, but this has like that memory and this I can still use, because that's usually the case. You either think, yeah, it can come in practical at some point, or yeah, but it means so much to me, or I got it as a present and it feels ungrateful to throw it away. So I started to think, how can I work with that? How can I deal with that? And how can I find a way to let go of the physical stuff, but keep the memory? Because that was the most important thing for me, keeping the memory, and I thought I would lose it if I would throw the stuff away. And I studied photography right here next door, so it's nice being back here. And when I started to study photography, I had no idea that that would be my solution. As you can see, oh, sorry, I'm already skipping ahead. As you can see, these are all photos. I didn't bring anything physical with me. Well, I did, but that's something for later. I didn't bring any of these things physically with me, but I can show them to you. And that's the fun part about it. I can have conversations about the stuff that I threw away, but I can still show you that I apparently had a Barbie paardrijclub diploma. Somehow, so apparently I did horseback riding with Barbie on the computer. I don't even remember, but I got a diploma for it. I did something about Donald Duck. I was a really big fan of Donald Duck when I was younger. And apparently I think that all the Dutch people know all the books from Francine Oma. I heard that she might even make new books. Very excited about that. And the diddle thingy and, all the things that it seems sort of stupid, but when you put them together, it also gets an interesting connection. And that's the second thing that I really like about taking photos of it and making it digital. It's easier to make connections. So this is me. I'm usually dressed in one color. And apparently I used to do that when I was a kid. I mean, not always, obviously. There's a lot of pictures of me in clothes where I think, seriously, what the hell am I wearing? But I mean, there's a cool resemblance. And I love that. I love that you can make connections with things that might not be too obvious or that are really funny. I usually yawn a lot. And I recently discovered that I was looking through some old pictures and there was a picture of me yawning from like 3 years back. I saw the picture, I yawned. So me 3 years back made myself now yawn. I mean, that's hilarious, right? I mean, I would never have thought that making that picture, that it would influence me like 3 years later in that way. I had no idea. Let's see. Apparently I'm not really using my cards anymore, but oh yeah. So it's making the connections. It's more being more gentle to myself, because it also makes me realize that I have a lot of good stuff. I kept a lot of good stuff. I was always so focused on, oh, I have so much shit and it's like a storage box here and it's never really clean. But I also have a lot of memories. There's a lot of people that I talk to that actually say, oh, I don't really have anything from when I was younger anymore. I wish my parents kept something. I'm really curious about you guys. Is there anybody in this office, I don't know how to call it, in this area who has like a really clean minimalist house, who's really good at throwing stuff away? Nice. Okay, so the way that I helped you take a picture of it, that's for everybody else. I mean, you guys are good, but everybody else, it changed my life. It literally changed my life, knowing that I can take a picture of something, let go of the physical thing, and still be able to keep the memory. And it also makes it a lot more fun. So as I showed with the other ones, I started to use nice colors, and it looks cool, because that was one of the things in the beginning. I was a photographer. It needed to at least look good. I mean, I couldn't take pictures of stuff and then make it look crappy. So I have something fun for you guys, because I always like to go for fun things. I have a little present for everybody who wants that. The people that are good at throwing stuff away, maybe I shouldn't give it to you, but the other people, you know, you can in 5 years take a photo of it and they'll still remember this, this talk. Let's see. I have to get it from the back here. Who here can guess what it is? It's the ball pit balls. Because I currently do not have my ball pit anymore, and I really miss it. And I've been giving some balls away already. It's really fun. I mean, I had blue balls in my bedroom. I mean, how many jokes can you make about that? And I'm gonna give you guys blue balls as well. So for the people who want to, as a little reminder to make things more fun and to think about the fact that other people's opinions are just that, opinions. And to not be too critical about yourself. Okay, I saw a hand raised already. I don't know how good I'm at throwing, but anybody else just catch it, okay? Nice, we did it. Okay. Next, raise a hand. Oh, nice. Okay, I'm just gonna throw them, okay? Oh, this is amazing. This is so much fun. Did you not catch one yet? All the way in the back? Yes. Okay, even more in the back. Let's see if I have enough power for that. Yes! Almost. Nice. That was in your face. I'm so sorry. Nice, with one hand even, wow. Woo! Just give it a round. I mean, honestly, do not take it if you don't want it. I mean, I'm the person that says letting things go, so, you know, only take it if you really like it. But I have enough for everyone. Is there still people? We got one there, all the way in the front. Okay. There we go. Oh, this one has a dent. I'll take another one. There we go. Okay, let's see if I can make it all the way. Oh, almost. I guess you're just my catch guy now. Thank you for that. Thank you for helping me. Almost. Okay, still anybody? Cool. Oh, sorry. That was a little low. Where did I leave the... Was that everyone or? Okay. If there's still anybody later, you can just come to me. I still have some. Apparently, this fits 50 balls. I had no idea. And I mean, I have to bring Rotterdam a little bit because I currently don't even live in Rotterdam anymore. I feel so honored to be here today and to be back here. I lived here for almost 10 years and I now live almost close to Amsterdam. I shouldn't say that out loud, but I've learned to live with it. That was me. Thank you for me and my critical self.